The importance of having a school for students with autism in Lane County is very significant. With 1 out of 88 children being diagnosed on the spectrum, there needs to be a place for these students. The schools cannot support all these students on the spectrum. Since we moved out in Camp Creek in January, we now have 50 students.
This place is great for Bridgeway and autism kids. Once I've been here, I've just been a little shy sometimes. Until I got used to it a while, I'm making friends.
I feel comfortable here. After on the weekends, I just want the weekend to be over so I can come back to school.
Nobody judged me for who I am.
They're understanding to what you've been through. They help you learn. They treat you like how you're supposed to be treated.
The home program is the core of what the work we do. That's where it begins. And then we go out to the social groups and the school and further. So each program has a core, a heart to it. And then it sort of pulsates through other programs.
After years of doing home programs, I can really appreciate how wonderful it is to be able to focus on target skills on a one-on-one basis in the home where a child is most comfortable.
We got set up with home therapy and speech therapy. The home therapy started and he started working with Miss Jeanne, and she was wonderful, and she gave us so many tips on what to do with him and how to work with him. And it's been wonderful with Sarah now that we've moved to Sarah, and he's a different kid now.
When the parents are in the home and they see how the teaching is done, they can continue that work when the therapist leaves. And the child who was once isolated in their own world suddenly becomes a part of their family and then a part of their community, and that is so valuable.
The social group helps opportunities to become more social in a structured environment.
The special interest group that has really taken off this year is the Minecraft group.
Minecraft is a 3D world nobody can even see, but it's a pixels, it's all about blocks. It's surviving and making stuff.
I do like to go there every game night because I get to go to the school and I get to play video games with some of my friends.
They're interacting with each other, they're building in the same space, they're sharing resources, and then afterwards to take it out of that context of being on the computer and just have a group discussion. Okay, what was that like? And without the computers with them so they can generalize those social skills.
I guess you could say I'm an expert at Minecraft. I've done it for a long time and I've learned everything there is to know about Minecraft.
The play is like a really large social group where all these kids get together, and at the end they have a party and they've made a connection, just like typical kids do. But it's different.
Yes. Hey, Shao. My name is not Ham, the butcher's son.
There you go.
What he tells me in his own way is that being a Bridgeway are things where people don't mind him. That's how he frames it. That they don't mind it when they let me script. He feels relaxed there, and it's a social environment where he feels like he's valued for being Silas and not for falling in line with someone else's plan.
I think here there's such an acceptance that they feel like they found their people, and they can really grow and feel accepted. They don't feel different, they don't feel bullied, and that's what some of the social groups do.
And he really liked being on a stage when he was done. He wanted me to come up on the stage and look out so I could see what he had seen. He wanted me to be able to see that person, like his point of view, and that was probably the best part of that play.
The other part of the social groups comes dancing. We have a dance therapist now, and the students went to San Francisco to perform and to Seattle. It's been amazing. A lot of these students have untapped, incredible brilliance, and they can't succeed in a school where there's 30 to 40 kids in class, and there's 2 teachers. It just won't work. We have found that when the students come here, they're usually overwhelmed.
It's better here because everybody is nice here.
Within 2 weeks, they kind of adjust, and you find out the brilliance inside them, and they're reading and writing, all the things they couldn't do, and enjoying the work.
I think it's a really great school. I think that they really understand you here at Bridgeway.
At the beginning of the year, we had students who could barely write a word or 2 without a lot of stress, and now we are starting to do paragraphs.
Before I came here, it was pretty hard for me.
Why?
Because everybody picked on me because I was autistic and I had glasses and I didn't know how to spell anything at the time. Yeah, now at Bridgeway I learned how to spell things, to write, and also I learned, there's really no bullies here, so I don't feel like scared or anything about going to school because I like to go here.
I'm so thankful they had room for JJ because he started blossoming the first year.
It's been wonderful for Ricky. Every teacher that he's had has, again, loved him and welcomed him.
This place is perfect for any autism kids.
There's more and more kids that are going to need our services or need Bridgeway services, and that need is never going to go away.
This is it. This is all there is for families here in this community. Without Bridgeway House, there's nothing.
I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for Bridgeway. I wouldn't be the director, I wouldn't be a parent so proud of my child because she's amazing, and it's because of the therapies here. So I really believe that they work.
It really is a family and community. It takes all comers. Anytime that I've struggled with finding a place to stay, as Patricia always says, you know, we will find a way, we will find a place, you know, he belongs here, we'll make it happen. And when you're a parent, this is it.